In this video, we're checking out another Terraria underrated gem. The Akoos mod is a sick Terraria mod with tons of unique weapons, incredible boss fights, and even a new necromancy class. Let's check it out. So we are here with the Akoos mod, which is a fairly underrated mod if you haven't heard about it. Got a lot of solid content in it. We're chilling in the Shimmer today, and it looks really cool. That's why I came down here. But yeah, let's get straight into the weaponry here. Grabbed a bunch of weapons. Let's check them out. We starting off with the melee weapons, of course, starting with Hell's Boon. Ash spikes appear around your cursor. Sword hits inflict corruption hellfire. Let's see it. Okay, so we got these little spikes popping out everywhere, and let's bring in some zombies. Let's see the spikes hit them. Let's see the normal sword hit them. Let me make sure I'm in a good area for all the spikes to hit. Yeah, there you go. If we're on like a place where there's a lot of land, more spikes will hit, obviously, rather than being on platforms like this. After that, we got the ultimate sword, absorbed by Omega Starlight, losing its true potential. It still looks pretty good. It looks like it's got some potential. Let's see in action. Bring in a wave of zombies and let's start slashing. I like all the colors on it. All the colors on it, including the swinging animation, is very nice. It looks like it might inflict like a burn attack. Yeah, a little burn effect. After that, we got the thunderclap. Spawns 2 giant hands to slap your enemies. Dang, I wish it was 2 giant cheeks that just clap. Close enough though. Ooh, okay, I like this one. You can attack pretty far in the hands, they kind of get longer. Let's see it in action. Stack a bunch of goblins on top of each other and make it clap for them. It's got a lot of knockback too, so we can send something flying. Let me get like a flinks. If we get like a flinks and then I just launch them across the map. Oh, here, hold on. Let's go to the surface to do it, because obviously it's a little bit harder. We need dry land too. It has to be dry land. There he goes. He's gone. Next up, we got the phase brink. Left click and right click to throw elemental disc. Combine them together for a powerful attack. We got the left one. We got the right one. And now let's combine them together. So I think we got to throw it when one is already out. I don't think you could hold them at the same time. So boom, boom. And as we can see, gets a little bit more range. And I'm assuming does a little bit more damage. So let's bring in some goblins. Let's just try one at a time. You know, see how it is. We got Frostburn. We got the regular burn. And now let's throw 2 at once. I'm having troubles. Let's put him over here and let's see if I can hit the combo. It's doing decent damage, even though this boomerang itself only does like 28. After that, we got the Iron Lotus. Brandish a spear which inflicts spreading flames. Burn those who dare to care for me. Let's see. Ooh, nice little strong spear. Shoot, let's bring in some creatures from the deep. Dang, they die pretty quick. All right, nail heads. You know, these dudes are pretty tanky. Cool little fire effect on them. Really cool fire effect. But pretty sick weapon. I like that one. After that, we got the Mirror's Call. Strike the enemy from the comfort of your couch. Ooh, I really just like that swords have swinging animations like this. It's very nice. Let's bring in some more nail heads. Oh my god, it like hits them with multiple swings. Pretty sick. And then let's see just the projectiles attacking here. It looks like the sword gets way faster the longer you swing it. Not bad. On to the ranged weapons. The first ranged weapon we got is the ray gun. Converts bullets into extremely fast rays. Come on. It's the ray gun. It don't got the, you know, the OG COD Zombies ray gun noise, but let's still test it out on some enemies. You know what? Why not some skeletons? Actually, you know what? This doesn't make sense to test on skeletons. I gotta test it on some zombies, man. Run a quick zombie train here and hit them with the ray gun. After that, we got the Junk Jet. Now, I don't know if this is like a Fallout reference or what, but that's a game that I know a Junk Jet is in. So I'm gonna assume that it is. Can use any ammo. 50% chance to not consume ammo. So this thing can use any bullet type and it shoots a bunch of rockets. Now, I was kind of hoping it would work like the Fallout Junk Jet, where you literally just stuff whatever in it and shoot things out, but it's all good. It's still cool. After that, we got the Sling Saber. Bring your cursor out in order to charge a shot more. Uses birds as ammo. We playing Angry Birds now. Hold up. Let's bring in some spore zombies and let's let's use our Angry Bird weapon here. Pretty sick. It's kind of got like that slingshot pulling back noise. I kind of wish it just played like a random Angry Bird noise though when I shot it. You know, I'm trying to hear wah! Next up, the Snowflake Cannon. Shoots charged snowflakes which arc off of enemies. Let's see it in action here. Zombie elves, welcome. Snow weapon, snow themed enemies. It's okay. It's nothing too crazy. Maybe these enemies are too strong for it. We got the hit scanner. Fires a massive spread of instantly hitting bullets. We will send unto them only you. Ooh, it's got like that classic Doom shotgun noise. No, I love me some shotguns. Could always play around with shotguns in Terraria, and this one is no different. The sound alone makes me want to use it more. Last for our range weapons here, we got the Flame Blaster, the hottest in home incendiary devices. Let's bring in some zombie mermen. Why not? Oh my god. That was extremely loud, but also extremely satisfying. We're moving on to the mage weapons here. Started with a Skyrim / Elder Scroll weapon. It's in multiple Elder Scrolls, not just Skyrim, but that's the first one that came to mind. Cast a random effect when hitting an enemy. The word fix is such a subjective term. Treated is far more appropriate. We got the Wabbajack. This thing is just pure chaos. Let's see it in action. Maggot Zombie. He is now a rabbit. Now I don't know if it does multiple crazy effects. Okay, we got a little explosion, so we got like 2 of them so far. Another explosion. One of them just seems like it just does damage, and then an explosion. So it seems like there's like a handful of effects, nothing too crazy. You saw I kind of teleported the blood zombie to the other rabbit that was behind me. Oh, turned him into soup and apple pie. Okay, there's a cool bit of effects. I like that. After that, we got the Umi stick. Umai stick? I don't know. You will fall slower while holding this. Hold down to fall at a regular speed, so it works like a regular umbrella in terms of that. Right click to perform a double jump. Nothing bad ever happens to GR. Hold up. Me? Bad things happen. Like my videos don't give views. Oh well. Let's see the what is it? Right click to perform a double jump. Okay, let me take all this stuff off. How does this work? Oh, okay, that's pretty sick. Now let's see it in action against some enemies. How much damage did it do? 36. Let's bring out like a semi-tanky enemy and let's see it in action. Oh, I love the animation on this. The noise, the animation, the colors is awesome. This is probably one of my favorite weapons so far. Next up, the Wind Fan. Cast a controllable windstorm which pulls enemies and projectiles. Enemies will take damage after any collision. Let's go up to the surface to test this one. It sounds like we're just gonna toss enemies around and they're gonna all bump into each other. Okay, we need stronger enemies. Zombie mermen, welcome. Oh, I like this one. This one might be a little too chaotic though. Like this might hurt you more than it helps you. It's kind of funny though, just whipping everyone around. You know what, since we're up here and the sun is shining, let's just finish off the remaining mage weapons here. We got the Snowgrave. Damn, this thing does damage. Summons a deadly snow blast from below. Mana reduction is 8% less effective. Watch what happens when I cast a spell I don't know. Let's see it in action. I'm bringing back the mermen because they're tanky and this thing does a lot of damage. Oh my god, that is probably one of the most visually pleasing weapons. I don't know, it just does something to my eyes. If I was sitting in like pure darkness right now, it would do the opposite. It would hurt my eyes, but it's pretty cool looking. I love this. I want to see it against a boss. Let's see it against Golem. Why not? He's gonna take a lot of hits because he doesn't move too much. Pretty sick though. Next weapon, we got the Ghastly Blaster here. Looks like a cool little sword, but your eyes deceive you. I am not a sword. Look at that. It literally splits in half and we shoot it like a gun. Let's bring out some Goblin Warriors. Dang, I wasn't even ready to shoot them. I accidentally misclicked. All right, let's bring out some Ray Gunners and let's hit them with the Ghastly Blaster. Great damage. Last but not least for the mage weapons, we got the Studies of the Ink Blot. Left click for Rorschach in Danmaku. Right click for Subterranean Rose. Let me see the right click. Oh my god. That, okay, you know what? I was talking about the Snowgrave being visually pleasing, but this one's sick. We also got a bunch of balls floating around me. Do these balls do damage? No. And then let's see the left click here. Oh, more balls. This is a kind of insane weapon. Like super insane weapon. Let's bring the Golem back out. We might as well. And let's hit them with all these colorful balls. We're gonna hit them with the right click. Pretty sick. This is an insane weapon. Probably the most insane we've seen so far. We are on to the summon weapons. Starting with this, the Starlight Staff summons a speedy Starlight to fight for you. Let's start off with some basic summons. Still pretty cool looking, even though they are just stars. I kind of like how they're whipping around chaotically. Let's bring in some enemies for our stars to fight. These seem like a fairly solid summon. After that, we got Maxwell's Notebook. Summon an object to fight for you. Not like a monster, a creature, no, an object. What kind of object we got here? Is that mayo? A jar of mayo? Okay. Apple pie? Okay. A tombstone? What is that? Chicken nugget? Pretty solid lineup so far. Coconut? Let's bring them in. All right, go ahead. Objects. Damn. They hit kind of hard. Not to mention they're all having conversations with each other, keeping the morale up. I like this one. I like the creativity of this. Let's fight a real demon. Okay, he is a hard mode enemy. Still, solid summon. I like this one. I like the idea that we're just summoning in objects. After that, we got the Mind Fungus Staff. Summons a Crimson Hypno Shroom to fight for you. Enemies may convert into Ghost on Death. Now, that converting into Ghost on Death thing, keep that in mind. This is going to come in a little bit later. But let's fight a wolf. Go ahead. Okay, I'm choosing hard mode enemies. Let's bring in Goblin Thieves. All right, Mind Mushrooms. Go get them. And let's see the ghosts. Look at that. GR's Goblin Thief. All right, go fight him. Help him out. I like that. You know, I'm rocking my mushroom skin and we got mushrooms on my head. Fits perfectly. After that, we got the Hailstorm Staff. Summons a snowflake to fight for you. Uses half a minion slot. So we can bring in a good bit. And look at that. We kind of just build like a larger snowflake. I think this is a hard mode summon. So let's bring in some snowman gangsters. And let's see the snowflake go to work. Pretty solid. I like the idea that we're just building a bigger snowflake with more summons. Our last two summons is the Piranha Pot and the Corrupt Pot. So the Piranha Pot, this summons in piranha plants from Mario. Look at that. I don't know why they're going over there. Can you guys come over here? Thank you. I'm gonna summon in as many as I can, or a lot of them at least, and then let's go ahead. Let's bring in some enemies. Let's see how they work. Okay. So they kind of like pop up and they also shoot fire. Pretty sick. I like this idea. Obviously, Mario is amazing. Cool having a little summon like this. And then we got this Corrupt Pot, which kind of just summons one dude, like the Tiger Staff, but we can make him very, very strong with more summons. Let's see him in action. You versus Fritz. Ooh. Reminds me of like the Chomper or whatever it's called from Plants vs. Zombie. You know, the purple plant. This is pretty sick. I like this one. This might be my favorite summon. And last but not least, for our weapons here, we got this, the Nerazul. I just saw this. It looked cool. And obviously, it seems like it's going to be a cool thing. A relic birthed in an alternate universe. Let's go up and let's see how it works. Let's see how the Nerazul works. I want to make it nighttime because I feel like it's going to have cool lighting effects. Let's see. Ooh, so we just shooting a bunch of stars. Hold up, this seems like this could probably take on like a decent enemy. Maybe Duke, or maybe Duke has too much health. No, it's pretty solid. I also like how it has screen shake. It's pretty awesome. I like this. I like this weapon a lot. Nice little cool weapon to finish off our weapon section. But wait, we aren't done. This mod adds in a whole new class called the Necromancy class, as we can see. Good bit of items. All right, so the Necromancy class here is a fairly interesting thing. It's kind of like a subclass that just does different damage. Could be a work in progress. I have no idea, but we got these staffs here and we kind of saw it in use earlier. But when we kill an enemy, we kind of make a ghost of them. Okay, those dudes might be too strong. Give me a weaker enemy. I need to make a ghost of somebody. Yeah, we kill an enemy, it turns into a ghost. And that ghost does a lot of damage. So depending on the enemy you kill, that's the ghost you get back. Some of these, they have some little extra effects. This one specifically heals friendly and hostile creatures. Befriend hostile creatures which are at maximum health. So let me bring in like something crazy. What's like a crazy enemy I could bring in? Rock Golem. You. Okay, that's healing him. I think I was thinking of this staff. So this one just heals him. This staff, on the other hand, actually turns him on our side. And now if he fights, let's say some maggot zombies, some blood zombies, you see he's missing some health, boom, we heal him up. Yeah, this is definitely an interesting concept for a class. I think it's kind of cool, but I feel like it doesn't really need to be its own class unless they plan to add in a lot more. I feel like they could maybe like turn it into like a druid type class, you know, like a Diablo druid where you like turn into creatures or something, but then mix it with a little bit of, you could also summon some creatures. But yeah, it also has these lighter or candles, whatever these are, which these summon in like a little portal, and then a little zombie or whatever you're using hops out of it. Boom, we got a blood zombie. Here, go fight some maggot zombies. What else do we have? The blood crawler, eater of souls, cursed skull, demon, pixie, phantasm dragon. Though on the other hand, let's see that one. That sounds like that could be sick. Boom. We got our Phantasm Dragon. Let's bring in our Rock Golem. You could take him on, right? That should be a good fight. This Rock Golem, I'm telling you, this is a crazy tanky enemy. Yeah, like I said, interesting idea for a subclass. The accessories are pretty cool, though. We got Ghost Minions will dash at enemies, increases duration of Ghost Minions, projectile speed of the minions travel faster, double tap down to apply Skeletron's arms to a Ghost Minion. Now, that sounds sick. Boom, he's got Skeletron arms. That's really sick for an accessory. But like I said, it's an interesting concept, but it feels more like a subclass than it is really a full-on class. And there's also this, converts all but one of your minion slots into ghost slots, so you can have a bunch of ghosts. I still like it though. I still like it. I like when you know, subclasses or new classes are still attempting to be creative and have some cool features. So before we get into the bosses and stuff like that, this mod is very unique when it comes to like little additions it adds in. There really is a lot of cool things this mod adds in, and obviously I'm not gonna be able to cover every little thing, but some of the things I picked out here is they got these cursors that you could equip and it changes your mouse cursor. Pretty sick. That, or you could just use a texture pack to do it, but it's still a cool idea anyways. As you can see, I like this Minecraft sword one. And then this mod adds in a couple new fishes, including legendary fish. So if you like a game like Stardew Valley, you like fishing for legendary fish and that, this mod adds them in and you get some rewards. I'm not going to put my mouse over the rewards because I don't want to spoil them for people that want to see what they are themselves. But yeah, you see some cool looking things that you can get your hands on. And then we got this stuff right here, these little like pylon items. Now I made a pylon over here and we're gonna see what these do. We got this one, pylon healer, use near a pylon to activate the drone. Pylons can only have 2 drones each, heals wounded villages and critters. We got this one, which is a gunner, sort of a defense pylon thing. And then we got a pylon cleanser, just in case you got like a base near corruption or something you needed to be cleansed. But yeah, pretty cool idea, you know. We can have a little healer, we can have a little gunner drone, a little something to help defend the area. Let's see if I could bring in some enemies that would do damage and activate the gunner. I like this idea of being able to defend the houses a little bit more, especially since, you know, NPC housing is a little bit more important in 1.4, but just a sick and cool idea. One other cool little thing, they have slot machines. All my filthy gamblers out there, they got little slot machine items. You right click, you open them like that, you get some goodies. But with most of that stuff covered, let's hop into the bosses, the biomes, all that. We got some new biomes scattered around. As you can see, we got this little underground cave area. We got a new area over here called like the crab caves, I believe. And we got more of the little underground grassy cave areas. There's also, I believe, something down here in hell called like the gore pit. Gore nest, there you go. So let's check out these areas. I'm gonna first go here to this little grassy area. Let's light it up. So these caves ain't nothing too much other than, you know, a nice little addition to caving. Nice little unique area, changes it up from what you usually see down in the caves. I believe there's a chest down here that's supposed to have like a specific sword called like the Rockman, something like that. That's what the wiki said. On to the crab crevice over here. Nice little underwater area. You know, Terraria mods love doing the little underwater beach areas. Let me turn on enemy spawn so we can actually see the enemies that spawn here, because there's a decent amount of new enemies over here. I'm also gonna turn off the lights at least a little bit, just so we can get the vibe popping in here a little bit more. As we can see, what does this chest have? Any new goodies? Breath conserver, nice. Crabfish, I don't know how to pronounce that. Soldier crab, coconut crab, all kinds of crab enemies. All right, the boss that you fight down here is called Crabson. Great name. Let's fight him. Crabson has awoken. Oh my god, he looks amazing. I love him. Wait a minute, I'm not in master mode. I'm sorry, Crabson. Oh my god, he has crazy attacks. Wait, hold on, let me respawn him. Ladies and gentlemen, Crabson, butt master mode. I like this boss a lot. He looks really funny. Go ahead and show that crazy attack again, Crabson. Oh, he makes the little Mr. Krabs walking noise. So you can hit his claws, you can hit him. You kind of got like a Skeletron type boss vibe for being able to hit the hands and stuff. I want to see some more attacks. Yeah, there we go. Oh my god. That is an insanely cool attack for his crab boss. Let's beat him up a little bit. So hitting his claws does hurt him directly, it seems. Or maybe I'm just hitting him because I'm using a yo-yo that hits multiple parts. Now I'm wondering if he has phases or what. It seems like he kind of just does the same attacks. That little shot and then the two-hand slam. But he does it a lot more the lower his health gets. He's spamming. He a move spammer. I gotta get rid of you, Crabson, for spamming these damn moves, bro. Learn how to fight. We get his trophy or his relic. Sick. We got aquatic energies, which I'm assuming this is probably used for some new weapons, some new goodies, it looks like. What's in his treasure bag? Golden trash can. Receive 25% of the sell price of trash items. That's like Stardew. We got the Crabson mask. I'm assuming this dude got resprayed recently because he looks way different on the wiki. Yeah, that's awesome. I love that. He actually looked really cool. Also, this mod does have rewards for beating a boss flawlessly, and this is one of the rewards. Victor's reward permanently allows you to respawn at max life. Pretty sick. All right, we're here at the Gore's Nest. Now, this is a pretty cool type of thing they got going on here with the Gore Nest. So there's a couple events in this mod, and we're gonna see a couple of them here, or we're gonna see all of them actually. And one of them is the Gore Nest. So we need a compatible item to put in here, and this nest kind of converts things, or converts weapons into other weapons, kind of like the shimmer. So let's take a Light's Bane here and let's put it in here, and it starts a little event, and we got to do this little demon siege while we wait for the weapon to convert into another weapon, which is a pretty sick idea. The enemies seem pretty cool. Little keeper imps. It's a really nice and unique idea. It's something I've never seen before, other than Vanilla Terraria itself recently with the shimmer and being able to convert items into other items. But yeah, we got a timer in the bottom right. I believe there's a reward you could get. It might be a flawless reward or just an item you get eventually, where you make this timer even shorter, so you don't have to wait as long to convert items. But yeah, I guess I'm gonna just sit here for a bit until this is done. And boom, it is done. We get a cool new weapon from the Light's Bane. We got the Hell's Boon, which we checked out earlier. Again, sick idea. The next event we're gonna do is called the Gale Streams, and I believe this is a sky event or related to wind, something like that. All right, I lied. We're doing another event. We're doing one called the Glimmer. This is pretty sick. We're gonna activate it here. A glimmer appears in the western sky. Now we're supposed to find like a sword somewhere, and once we find that sword, we activate it and we fight a boss. Western sides, that's got to be towards the left of us. There's only so much to explore on the left, so let's go find it. Oh, I'm close. No, I'm not. Here we go. This is what it's supposed to look like. We got enemies attacking us, little star-themed enemies. Super what? Starite? Little star-you looking enemies. The backgrounds you can see got a little bit more glow to it. And as you can see, we got to get closer and closer to the sword so we can activate this boss. Kind of a different take on events again. Pretty sick. Whoa. Is a big boy hyper starite. All right, and we are pretty much here. There it is, the sword. Let's bring in the boss. Omega Starite. Yo, he looks cool. It's always fun fighting bosses at night that have a lot of cool effects on them, because it looks way better at night. Music is bumping too. This is gonna be a sick boss fight, I know it. Let's go ahead, let's get some hits in. He isn't doing anything. Okay, he's just putting his balls everywhere. Now, can you hit his balls, or do you gotta hit him directly? Yeah, it looks like you gotta hit him directly. I say let's get him to like half health. See if you got any new attacks, maybe even a new form at half health. This could seem like a tough fight, dodging all these balls as he spins them around. Okay, we got some projectiles he's launching out. Don't really seem like they home in. That won't be too bad to dodge. He's shooting out his balls. Oh my god. That is the biggest laser I have ever... How am I supposed to dodge it? Maybe the laser doesn't hurt you itself, and maybe just the projectiles that follow it after hit you. I have no idea, but that attack looked terrifying. He's doing it again. I'm very interested if the laser actually hits you. Let's see. Oh, it says GR will just have to wait for tomorrow night. I'm back with the vengeance. This time I'm using the Zenith. I ain't going easy on you. All right, I got him very low. Wonder if there's new attacks or not. Probably not. That big laser is already enough of an attack. I don't need to see anything else. Here he goes again. This thing is literally a death beam. Like, this is bigger than what the Death Star shot at planets. Let's kill him though. I want to see a death animation. What you got for me? Oh my god. That did not feel like I was playing Terraria for a second. That is a sick death animation. Dragon Ball? Hold up. Shenron? Now we move on to the Gale Streams. Alright, this is a hard mode event. Wait, I'm not in hard mode. Okay, we got this Pumpinator. This creates strong winds. What's up with the music? Music bumping up here. It says this gradually change the speed of winds. Do I just hold it, or do I have to use it? I have no idea. But it does say strong space winds cause new creatures to appear. Speak about new creatures. They got some birds attacking me. So there's a good bit of enemies that spawn from this. There's some mini bosses and some real bosses. One of the mini bosses here being a giant like red cloud. Oh, Oh, here's another one. The Space Squid. He literally has a gun in his hand. Let's take on the Space Squid. So this should be a little easy fight. You know, a little something. Ain't listed as a full boss fight, but you know, can still be tough. Let's do our damage to him. I don't expect too many attacks from a mini boss. That's pretty crazy of an attack already. Oh, he got lasers too. Oh my god. The effects in this mod are insane. Let's go ahead. Let's finish him off though. No. Oh, my boy TP'd out. I can respect it. Probably went to the nurse to go heal. And then the other one is a giant red cloud. Okay, not giant. I thought he was going to be giant. It's a little tiny red cloud that spawns in more red clouds. This dude might be hard to hit because of how little he is. Let's see some of his attacks though. It looks like he's blowing fireballs through the wind on top of all these clouds he spawns in. Could be a tough little fight. Wondering if he has any more attacks or not. It looks like that might be all he has. He doesn't have a... Oh, okay. He heard me talking. That's an insane attack. You're gonna need to die. And then he just turned into a regular Nimbus and he's gone. This mod really got a lot of character. I'm really liking this mod. Last but not least, we're gonna bring out the actual boss here, and it is called the Dust Devil. Let's bring him in. The Dust Devil has awoken. Okay, he's a little tiny dude. That's it. He's just a little tiny dude. This ain't no Dust Devil. Okay, he doing a little something. Whoa, Wyvern pulling up. Common Wyvern activity pulling up in the middle of a boss fight. Seen them do that a lot. It looked like he spawned in like a bunch of stuff and threw it at us. Like he picked in, or he sucked in a bunch of blocks and threw them at us. Okay, he's shooting out little icicles. He's a little tiny dude. He ain't really scary. This is a cool attack though, how he brings in all these blocks and shoots them everywhere. Let's do some damage to him though. Show me something crazy. I picked up a sick beat. Let me hear it. Okay. So he kind of picks up random enemies and also tosses them out to fight us with. That could be annoying because I hate when random Terraria enemies are attacking me. Wait, hold up. I just noticed that there's a bunch of blocks. So we kind of got like a barrier around us. Very interesting. This dude kind of killing my FPS. I don't know if it's because I got a browser up on the side or what, but he killing my FPS. He's shooting fireballs now. Okay. Let us go ahead and finish him off. He hasn't done anything too crazy. Let's go ahead. Let's get him out of here. No cool death animation. All the blocks do fall from flying around. That's pretty sick. I was expecting him to be crazy. The picture I'm looking at on the wiki, he looked like a giant tornado, and that's what I was kind of expecting, like a second phase or something. But yeah, that was the Akoos mod. A very, very dope mod. I'm kind of sad that I've slept on it for so long because this is definitely a mod I've seen on the browser a bunch, and I've always had it downloaded. I might have had it in like a challenge video here or two, but it is a sick mod. It's got a lot of characters, got a lot of unique and cool items. It's awesome. It really is awesome. Like I said, there's way too many items to cover. There's a lot of very cool quality of life items scattered around that help you out, which I think is always nice. More quality of life. You can never go wrong with having like a bunch of quality of life stuff. The sprites are amazing in the mod. Man, pretty much everything about this mod is pretty amazing. But yeah, this is definitely a mod I kind of want to check out in the future. Maybe we do a little playthrough on it. We'll see. Thank y'all for watching. Shout out to everyone who worked on the mod. Make sure y'all check it out. I'll see y'all in the next video.